If you have the resources and you want to take that trip, honey, go. And the way other people think of you, it's none of your business. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yolanda, and in today's video we are going to be covering the different ways on how to show yourself some more love. One is practice gratitude. This is quite simple, but it's very effective. Every morning or night, whatever works for you, take a few minutes and write down 3 things that you're grateful for that exist in your life. This can be either big or small. Maybe your health is something you're grateful for, and other things. Maybe you're grateful for the fact that you had that simple cup of coffee. And trust me, it will make sense because you're literally showing yourself some gratitude. Being happy that you have something that you're really happy to have in your life. Those things help you to stay grounded in yourself and not to try to seek out what you don't have in the moment. This will change a bit of how you view the things you can control and the things you cannot control. Is learn about things that really make you happy as a person and indulge in them a little more. Maybe doing yoga, maybe doing your meditation, maybe taking long walks. Enjoy like reading books that really thrill your soul. Just sitting somewhere in grass, watching nature and how the Lord made this world beautiful. Try to do them more often. These really fulfill our souls. One thing that really makes me happy, and it's a habit I got into, is like listening to jazz music. When I listen to this music, either I'm doing something, I feel like it's so, like I'm in therapy. That's how I feel when I listen to that kind of music. Don't hesitate to do the things that really make you happy, because these really open those parts of yourself that you didn't know that really existed within you. And this helps also learn to love yourself a little more. Show yourself some compassion. If you don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love, you have to be kind to yourself. Before you expect someone to come into your life and be kind and nurturing, you have to do that for yourself. So a lot of times we are our critics, and we tend to look for the things in our life that did work out. So in most cases, when something goes wrong, we try to beat up ourselves, and we make some different comments of, I knew I can't get anything right. But that is wrong, because the way you talk to yourself is really important. So instead of saying something like, I can't do this, or I knew I couldn't get this right, try to slow down and tell yourself, you know what, I got this. The way you consider talking to a friend, would you tell them such phrases if something went wrong? Would you be telling, yeah, you couldn't get this right? Or would you try to encourage them and be like, you know what, try to slow down, we can do this. Have a positive self-talk. This takes time, because if you're used to the negative self-talk, so take your time and build a positive self-concept of talking to yourself with positivity. Or celebrate your wins, either big, either small. Don't wait on anybody. So take a moment to acknowledge your win. Just got that business project you've been trying to pursue for a while. Celebrate those wins. There are times you find yourself that maybe you got that business project you've wanted for a long time. Instead of celebrating yourself, and you just stick that on your vision board, whatever, but you're not recognizing the fact that maybe you need to celebrate this. You find some people, they have the resources, they have the time. I've wanted to go for that trip for a long time, but they don't go because they feel like they can't go on that trip alone. And it also comes down to solo dates. If you feel like you just want to go on that solo date, on that solo trip, pack your bags. If you have the resources, if you have the time, go and celebrate that time alone. And also help you learn different things about yourself as a person. This is literally, you're showing yourself some more love. Don't wait on people, because people will take forever. If you have the resources and you want to take that trip, honey, go. You don't have to wait on anyone, and you'll be like, but I want to go with my friend. Yes, you would love to go with your friend, but maybe they don't have the resources. So honey, if you want to go for that trip, for that concert, for that solo date, and I'm really key on this because it has really helped me ever since I started going on like solo dates. There are things I really discovered about myself as an individual that I wouldn't know about myself if I didn't go on those solo dates. Last year has been one of those years where I really learned a lot of things about me, but it all came down to wanting to learn the things about me and appreciate the person I am for who I am. I really learned a lot about myself as a person, the things I tolerate, my non-negotiables, the type of woman I want to be. It excites me that I'm seated here today talking about that ways on how to love yourself. Really understand when someone is in that place at that time. It takes courage to learn to love yourself. So you are your first priority. Let go of relationships or people that don't serve you. Around people that lift you up, not people that pull you down. Work, people from social media. This can also be family. If you feel like you're around these people all the time, you feel drained, you feel your worst self, you shouldn't surround yourself with such people. So to surround yourself with people that encourage you to be the best version of yourself, the people that push you forward to your goals, and also the people that push you to learn more things about yourself as that individual or learn more things about life in general. They say the 5 people you hang around the most reflect the type of person you are. So your circle really matters, and they really shape the type of person you are or the person you want to be. Focus on self-care, and self-care doesn't just have to do with that bubble bath, but it's pretty and also it feels good, but it also has to do with nurturing your mind, your body and soul. And this can be your body getting enough sleep of about 7 to 8 hours of sleep, eating food that really nourishes your body, healthy food that really nourishes your body. Take time to unwind from all that stress that is around. Self-care has really helped me, I would say, more calm and more relaxed, have that like aura of being more relaxed. Just know last year was an eye-opener for a lot of things in my life, and I'm embracing all the things that I've learned. Embrace your authentic self or your true self. There's only one me. There's only one you. So don't try to dim your light in the name of trying to fit into circles or trying to fit the perception of what people have towards you. That is none of your business. There is only one you. Try to do things that you really like. Try to do things that really make you happy. That's why it's very important to develop hobbies. Personally, I like doing DIY, and I feel like it brings out that artistic side of me because I love art. I love anything that has to do with art. I love being creative. What I like is not what someone else likes. I said I love art. Me loving art, there's someone else who doesn't love art. So embrace that part of you. And trust me, when you do this, at times unknowingly, you open doors you didn't know you would open just by being yourself. So the last but not least, stand up for yourself. In most cases, when you don't stand up for yourself, also sets a tone of how you're going to get treated. It's going to be easy, especially if you have this habit of letting things slide. Even when someone disrespects you, decide to react with silence. Don't always have to let things slide with silence or because you don't want to hurt the other person. And this is your life. You have one life. If you feel you're uncomfortable with something, tell someone, you know what, I'm not comfortable. If you're a person that rarely stands up for you, if in a situation I reacted different and I stood my ground and really said what I had to say that was really on my heart, I'll find myself like shaking a bit. But when I breathe in and take my time to slow down, I really slow down, but in my heart I'm like, at least I said something. So don't be quiet in the name of letting things slide. But when you go home, you're going to have this argument in your head, or at that time you're like, I wish I said something. Find in yourself that you build this resentment towards someone, which is not always easy to let go of, especially let me say in a relationship, you build that resentment towards your partner. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section about this video. So see you in our next video. Bye bye.